All right, there are tools that I use, apps, websites that have made my Etsy business successful that I wanted to share with you guys in this video, because there are tools that are absolutely critical if you are starting a business, and there are tools that are absolutely critical if you want to grow and scale your business. So in this video, I want to share with you guys behind the scenes of all the apps, all the websites that I use to make my Etsy business work. Now, for those that don't know, my name is Vlad. I'm a top seller. I also consult and manufacture for top sellers as a print-on-demand supplier. And there are tools that I also encourage my sellers and students to use because these tools are extremely beneficial for me. And I've seen people succeed that have used these tools, and I've seen people struggle because they don't have these tools. And so I'm going to leave towards the end, I'm going to leave my favorite tool. These tools really allow you to think about your Etsy business so much more different because you're actually building your business. And in your business, just like building anything, you need to have a tool belt. And I want to share with you guys my tool belt. So like I said, if you are new to this channel, my name is Vlad, and I have grown a successful Etsy business, handmade business. As you can see behind me, the level in which I deal with is pretty substantial. And if you want to get advice from somebody that has actually done it, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm both the print-on-demand manufacturer, and I'm also manufacturing for myself and selling handmade goods, both on Etsy and Amazon Handmade. Now, the first tool, let's just kind of do it a little bit more chronological, where you start off, how do you keyword and product research? There are two softwares that I like to use, or two websites. First one is eRank. Now, I don't currently use it right now, but that's what helped me start my business. At the start of my business, when I did work with my parents and I said, hey, why don't I do the product research and put out the listings and you guys do the embroidery? And so I keyword researched plaid bandana with embroidered personalization. Those were the keywords. Just the 4 of those keywords were very important. I discovered those keywords on eRank. And that is pretty much what the kind of pivot of my whole career. I did physical therapy before, but once I researched it, looked at the data and said, hey, all of these searches are happening for this product. And these are competitors that are actually successful. Why not sell the same thing? And when I saw the power of product research and keyword research, by the way, none of these are sponsored. So I'm actually sharing with you guys literally what helped me. And I was going to pursue affiliate links, but I said, you know what, screw it. I don't really need it. I'm just going to share with you guys what, because at the end of the day, when you are seeking affiliate links, you're kind of a little bit biased. But I want to share with you guys literally everything that I use. So anyways, I discovered those keywords, and we've actually put actual money on the line, meaning we've bought inventory. We've put some actual cash on the results that eRank gave us, and it didn't fail us. We actually were successful with that, with those selling of those products with those specific keywords. And my second platform that I like to use, and this is more for Amazon or Amazon Handmade. Now, you can also use this for Etsy, and it's actually shown me some really cool data, is Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout is a very intense platform of keyword research and product research. Now, it is a little bit more in depth because Amazon is so much bigger, and so it costs a little bit more, but it is massive. It's when you're putting together titles, when you're putting together bullet points, the keywords that you're going to need to put into those titles and bullet points are really critical, and Jungle Scout does not fall short. And so I would recommend eRank for Etsy and Jungle Scout for Amazon or Amazon Handmade. So that's the first one. As far as creating the listings, I use Photoshop and Illustrator. Illustrator I've been using for the past 20 years. That's all I've been doing. I would recommend, for those that do use Canva, I would recommend, if you are thinking of growing your business, you really need to have an industry standard platform, because the next product that I use, or platform, or I should say an extension of the platform, Illustrator, is script writing. So script is essentially automating your systems, because when you're going to be performing or selling personalized products, or you're going to be doing daily actions like copy paste, or constantly dealing with templates, you want to automate as much as you can. With Illustrator, you can actually write a script. Now, I'm not a coder, and you can have ChatGPT write it for you, or you can go on Upwork. You can pretty much create your own plugin for Illustrator to do whatever you want. For example, I sell dog collars, and on the buckles, it's the dog's name and phone number, and I would have to copy from the order and paste it into Illustrator, into a template. Oh, my print is finishing up. That's my roll-to-roll sublimation machine. But what would do is manually copy and paste. And when you have like 200 orders you need to do, it takes hours to copy, paste, and get the engraved ready silhouette that will be engraved on the buckle. But I wrote a script that basically takes all the order information, like the name and the phone number, and automatically places it into those text spots. And so then I have hundreds of orders can be personalized within seconds. So I can automate that using a script. And Illustrator is so powerful for that. So I would recommend, hands down, Illustrator over Canva. Now you can start on Canva. Canva is beginner friendly. I totally get it. But if you're going to be building a business that you're going to rely your livelihood on, it's going to pay for your mortgage, it's going to pay for the food, you're going to start a family, you want to use the best tools possible. And I think Illustrator is one of those tools that really is reliable, and you have more control over your designs. You have more control over your process when you learn how to use Illustrator. It's probably the best investment that I can tell you for you to use if computer is your central workstation. But if you want to automate the personalization, this is an app I wish I would use. I wish I knew about it earlier. And that is Hello Custom. So if you want to personalize, like you do t-shirts personalized, you do print on demand, they're actually really cool. It automates your personalizations. Again, they're not an affiliate, but I wish I could use them. I wish I'd used them before when I started my Etsy business. Now, obviously, right now I have a script that does the same thing. But if you don't want to get too deep into the script writing and you still want to continue to use Canva, Hello Custom is actually awesome. Check them out. It automates the personalization process, and it kind of does it through an API, which is really cool. And all you do is approve. So check that out. So now that we talked about creating a listing, let's talk about order fulfillment, because we're kind of dipping our toes into order fulfillment. Now, let me cut the fabric. By the way, I'm going to be doing vlogging here pretty soon, so watch out for that. Make sure to subscribe, because I'll do some daily vlogs if you're interested. So when we talk about order fulfillment, we talk about creating the order, fulfilling it, manufacturing, or whatever, sending it to print file, like to the system that you use. I use a platform called ShipStation. I've said this over and over and over. I think ShipStation is awesome. Why? Because when you're manufacturing or you're producing or you're personalizing, whatever you're doing, or you have a team that's working on orders, right? You're able to see all the orders in one spot. So if you have multiple Etsy shops, they all see in one, it all comes in one spot. You have different selling channels. Say you're selling on Amazon, Etsy, and Shopify. They all come to the same place. And your team can actually have logins to that, and they can be assigned orders to fulfill on and work on. I love that. And the other thing is I process all orders via batches. And so I basically batch up the orders and I say, we're going to work on these 3 batches today, and we're all working on those batches, and everybody sees where the production is, which process we're going through. And in parallel, I use spreadsheets. And the nice thing about spreadsheets on ShipStation, you can actually export CSV files with orders. Now, when I run the scripts and I automatically import all the orders into a script, I'm able to actually export that information, not from Etsy, but from ShipStation. And so the personalization information, I'm able to export it separately from the title, from the whatever. It's just the personalization information. That's how script writing makes that possible. So ShipStation definitely allows you to engage with your orders on a whole nother level. So if you are building a business, I would recommend you start learning how to do ShipStation, because that improves your process like crazy. And you're able to scale. Scalability is essential for your business, because the more orders you get, you want to make sure that it's easier to process each order, not harder. And so if you use platforms like ShipStation that lets you scale or streamline your production, streamline your communication from station to station or from customer service to production team, that is huge. Like I don't know where I would be if I didn't use ShipStation. And I learned ShipStation from the guys that I worked with, and they had multiple shops. They had hundreds of different listings, hundreds of different types of products they sold. And in order to really make sense of all that, ShipStation was a platform that they used. And I've fallen in love with that platform. I don't know how you can run an Etsy shop or Etsy business or any business without a platform like that. All right, and so the next one, and this one I wish I used earlier. I started using it now, and it's so good. I would say when you're selling a product, one of the biggest mistakes that I made before is I sold too many things. I was a big proponent of like, hey, add as many different types of products. I still am to some degree, if that's the type of business that you're running. I've been kind of pulling back on that, because not everything that you sell makes money or makes enough money. Because I used to sell pacifier clips, and we used to embroider personalization on pacifier clips. They're a great product, Problem is, I wanted to make the product. I wanted to say, I'm going to sew these things myself since I make straps for dog collars. It just makes sense that the same machines that make straps could actually make pacifier clips, which is true. However, the amount of work that went into it, even with automated machinery, the amount of work that went into making the pacifier clip did not actually make sense to the profit margin. And so the platform that allowed me to see this is Profit Tree. So Profit Tree, essentially, it shows you your profit real time. It shows you that, hey, this is how much money you actually are making. So you put in your cost of goods sold, how much it costs you to make the product. It calculates the fees, it calculates the shipping cost, and it subtracts all that. So say you had $100 in sales today, well, it's going to subtract all of that. Cost of goods sold is how much it costs you to make and shop, so subtract that, and so it'll give you a number that will actually be your profit. And so there's several things that's good with that. It really gives you a good perspective on what your cash flow is, what you're actually making. Can you afford monthly payments for that piece of equipment you wanted to buy? But also what that does is when you look at individual products, you actually can see which products are more profitable. And then you're actually able to build your business based on profitable products and not focus too much or waste time with unprofitable products. Now, non-profitable products are good for your business if they generate traffic, and I have done that before, as long as it doesn't take too much of your production time. If it takes your production time and it's really expensive in regards to time, then it's not really worth it. It really allows you to build your business to make a highly profitable business, a business that makes you money. So check out Profit Tree. I really, really think that what they're doing is awesome. And I think cash flow is the heart of any business. If you don't have cash flow, if you don't understand your cash flow, it's only a matter of time until you give up, because cash flow is what keeps your business alive, and having good tools like Profit Tree is absolutely critical. Okay, so the last one has changed my perspective on Etsy business altogether. It is a website. Now, I'm gonna, just the disclosure, I am affiliated with this company. I know I said I'm not affiliated with any of them, but when I recording this video, I'm like, wait a minute, I am affiliated because I do benefit from you guys signing up with them. I've included them in this video because they were pivotal in my business direction. So for the longest time, I've always thought of Etsy business, you either manufacture it yourself or you do print on demand or you do digital products. And I've always been kind of really close to both of the first two, mainly in the producing your own product. And I kept adding more variations of products, which really thinned out my production. I've made too many things. I made aprons, we've embroidered onesies, we've made pacifier clips, bandanas, so many different products. And I've even had a CO2 laser. We've been doing wood stuff. It's been crazy. And so what I've found out is, like, why do I have to be the one producing or manufacturing this product? What if I collaborate with other Etsy shops that produce the product and have a print-on-demand style relationship with other Etsy shops, not necessarily with these big companies like Printfy or Printful? And so this is where WeEngrave.com comes in. WeEngrave.com is actually a big Etsy. They have many, many different Etsy shops. And they are offering a big catalog of the products that they are already selling to other sellers. Say, hey, you guys can sell this product as well. Doing business with them, I have really discovered the power of Etsy shop to Etsy shop business relationship. Now, they also use ShipStation as a central kind of medium platform, but doing business with them has really been interesting because now you're able to scale your business not relying on your own manufacturing. They already have the processes, they already have the systems in place, and you can utilize their systems and they will fulfill your orders. So that right there was what WeEngrave.com has changed in my mind. Again, I'm gonna have all these links to all of these products, all of these websites, including this one. And if you want to have an onboard training video, I do have 5 videos of them you can check out in the description below. Really check them out. It'll really change your perspective on Etsy business once you realize you can actually do business or collaboration with other Etsy shops. They can print and engrave your designs, your creative work, while you focus on creativity and they'll focus on production. So that has been a big change in my Etsy business. And I've been using all these tools and they've kind of come and gone into my business life, I would say. Using all these tools have allowed me to make the right decisions, right? That's all that there is for you, to make the right decision. When you have a tool belt with right tools, you're making decisions that help you build your business that is profitable, that is efficient, that doesn't suck up a lot of your time. Because if you don't have the tools, then you're going to be doing more work for less. And so I think Whether you're posting the product, make sure it's the right product. Whether you're fulfilling, it would take so much work to communicate. If you just had this platform, all of that goes away. If you had just this structure of business, all of that goes away. All of the inefficiencies go away, and your price can go down. And when your prices go down on the platform, then you make more sales. And it's so utilizing the correct tools is absolutely critical. I think you guys check out the description. Again, I'm only affiliated with one of them, but I wanted to bless you guys with this knowledge. If you like this video, make sure to like. And until next time, you guys have a great one.